And we are recording, I suppose. Alright, hello everybody. I know it has been quite some time, uh, and I haven't posted any video in almost 3 years now. And I'm looking to post some more videos that I find interesting for you to see. Let's hope that I will keep them coming. This video is Grassy Flatlands 2v2, as you can see. This is myself playing as Great Britain, and next to me is Crucible playing as France. This game is a clan game. It has been played 3 months ago uh, uh, 3 months ago since I'm recording this video. And yeah, it's someone from 409, long time playing clan. His name is Grand Armée, playing as Prussia, and his partner in crime is Dion. I think he's Ottoman. We will see their armies soon. I chose to go with a build that has 2 cavalry, the general staff, 5 lights, and if I remember right, it was 2 guards. It is a standard build. Yeah, that's the second guard. And here on my right side I have Crucible, very reliable player by the way. He's going with 4 volts, 1 militia, and the 2 old guards on the side, and some 6 cavalry in the back. All in all, a very balanced build, I would say. A build made for pressure on the flank while the center is holding. I'll fast forward a little bit. I'm not sure what side we are on, but I suppose it's defender side. So here is Grand Armée. He brought 6 cavalry. He also brought 5 lights and 1 guard, the rest musketeers, 2 guards, and general staff. Over on this side, the Emperor Dion brought 3 lights and 7 cavalry. No swords, as you can see, and the 6-star General Ahmed Al-Jazar. The rest is infantry. And as you can see, both of the armies are marching forwards in the center. The most important thing in the center, if you can, is to grab the road. It's closer to the defender side on the right side, I think, and for the attacker side, the right side as well. Since my opponent walked or even stopped some time, I got to get a lot closer to the road. The road is the only piece of or the only part of the map that can be considered vaguely as terrain. It has this very small ditch that your lights can hide in, and some bullets will miss them, and this is very good for you. Your lights will last longer. It is good to last longer in this game as well. And we missed the first engagement, is the 2 times voltigeurs against a very extended Nizam al-Jadid. Yeah, this, what Dion is using, is a bug, and I don't think it's nice to use it, but a lot of players do nowadays. So what can you do? So I'm trying to position myself as well as I can on the road, and I'm shooting against him. He came into my volley. Probably he didn't like me taking the road. And we trade. I'm not exactly sure if I trade better initially. Probably I do. Or maybe I don't. I don't know. But I'm trying to position the fencibles on the side so I can shoot him, and this looked like a big volley, but the Voltigeurs always are able to hide themselves the best. Like, this is such a difficult unit to hit. It's always worth to bring it on a map like this. So Crucible is trying to do on this side what I'm doing with the fencibles on the other side. I'm trying to shoot the lights. He's also trying to do that. He may not succeed. Dion is faster. And honestly, I'm not sure why Crucible wouldn't already advance a little bit more on the right side, since this was his plan. I guess he wants to take it slow. Since he has a light infantry advantage, he can wait until the lights are traded, and he might come on top of the trade and then harass the middle area while he's holding the flank, maybe, or he's counter-attacking on the flank. Meanwhile, on my side, I'm still trading with the lights, as you can see, and here is a mistake from Dion, pushing the line like that into the line of fire of my lights. Of course, the Prussian Fusilier returned fire, but the damage has been done. 16 men perished. That's never good. The fencibles, together with the KGL, are making some ground, are gaining some ground on this unit, and this is one thing that I should point out, and maybe you can be more aware of in your games if you do play this type of games, is if you put lights and then in front and then infantry in the back, so as to secure them against cavalry charges, do note that the misfire coming towards your lights is going to impact your infantry if they are not at a proper distance. And what is a proper distance? I believe that's maybe a little bit more than the Lancers are. Maybe between the General Staff and the Lancers, maybe the healthiest is in the middle over here. Of course, there are risks doing so, because you do expose yourself to a charge like Prussia is attempting to do right now. I am trying to position my infantry on the flanks a little bit so I don't take that much damage. And this was successful, but I still have to counter the charge of the hussars. And I was able to react in time. He got scared. I mean, I'm not sure if he got scared. Maybe this was a fake charge. So I have to retreat from my position. I retreated a little bit. And I believe that any day now we are going to see a flank attack from any of these players. I'm not sure if Dion saw the stakes. Yeah, I guess he did. He just wants to fire his first volley. Or he didn't. My bad. Or he's bad. I'm not sure if trading a cavalry unit to the Voltigeurs is worth it. Because even if this cavalry unit costs just as much as the Voltigeurs, or around the same amount, I believe that the shooter cav that the Turks possess is underpriced, and you should be keeping better tabs on them than that. That's not a good use of them. And you should always think, what is the main argument of my nation winning over yours? What do I have against you? Well, I know that I have less lights than you do, or I had at the beginning of the game. Now it's 3-3. But the light infantry isn't going to win you the game unless you manage to do very good trades, which arguably Ottoman have done, but I don't know if that is enough. Maybe he thinks that it is enough. My point is that one of the main arguments of Ottomans winning here would be the cavalry, the shooter cavalry. It's very cost effective. It has 60 men, so it lasts longer than 45. And once you deal with the old guard of France, which is no easy task, the task of defeating the French is much easier for the Ottomans. They probably also have the numbers if we count the infantry. Let's do so. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You should always have at least 8 lines of infantry. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the same amount of infantry. And the Ottomans had just one more cavalry. Anyway, let's go back to the battle. We are digressing too much. Here I'm taking a little bit too much damage. Maybe these guys are shooting too much from the side. This might be a very good angle of fire even if they are in the ditch. But on this side, oh, I missed this. I got a good volley on the foot guards. They got a good volley as well before I got to shoot, but I shot twice. And they are getting decimated. I'm shooting in their face. And I'm just charging sideways, going from one unit to another, forcing him to square so that I can get closer. He is counter-charging, of course. I have to square. I have to bring more units. This unit cannot square. What can you do? But I do have a backline set up, and I keep pushing with the Coldstream. And we are pushing on, and on this side it's still quiet, too quiet. But right now I think Dion sees that his ally is in danger and he's preparing his attack. Maybe that's what is going through his mind, because this flank is collapsing fast. Whatever you may think, this flank is collapsing. I'm bringing my backline closer to shoot the Brandenburg Uhlans. This foot guard is almost gone. The general has to stay closer to the guard so that they don't rout so fast. His cavalry is taking casualties, and I'm just shooting with the infantry, his lights, and too close. Now they routed. Now I can push on the left side. On the right side I'm still taking some losses, but that's alright. The main attack is on the left side. And on the French side we have still small engagements. The lights are doing overall a good job. the lights from the Ottomans,
Our men are running,
I
sir.
think. But the Voltigeurs did have to press the attack. Crucible is not somebody that just stays in the back and doesn't do anything. He will attack you. And this is another charge by the Hussars. I'm trying to shoot at them. I should point out that this game was a little bit laggy, so some orders were delayed, but such is life. I'm being told that if not all, then most of the members of the 409th are located in Asia, and Crucible and I are playing from Europe, which might be an issue in this game. But Prussia is falling down, at least on their right flank. And here we do have our first serious engagements. The cavalry is pulling through the cavalry, through the square to get to the other cavalry that is touching another stake line, the same stake line, which the previous cavalry charged through. And what Crucible needs to do now is to defend efficiently and to unsquare when possible. Very poor morale from the Ottomans. I think you should be very careful with your morale as the Ottomans, especially against France, since France has the only unit that has a fear effect unit. Yeah, so I continue to press from my left flank. He has to bring units from his butt, basically. He cannot bring units from the center because his center will be pressed, so he doesn't have a very efficient response. Yeah, I should mention that this recording is ahead of a tournament hosted by Melkor. He is a known YouTuber in the Total War community. He has posted some Napoleon videos. I have seen most of his videos being Rome and Empire, not Empire, Medieval. But he does like Total War. And he's hosting a very good priced tournament. It's $290 or $300 on the line, which is great. And my team, named Fate as the clown, is participating in the tournament, and we are going to face some competition. We do have some competition ahead of us, and I can't wait to meet it and to show it to you guys afterwards. I do hope that those will be victories. The tournament is a round robin tournament on the first stage, and then a knockout stage playing the semi-finals and the finals. It has some odd rules, but it's nothing we haven't seen before. One question I would like to ask you guys, if there is anybody out there, is what kind of battles would you like to see more? Is there any kind of map that you would like to see more? Any kind of matchup like 1v1, 2v2, 3v3, maybe even 4v4? I don't know, what else are you more interested into, replays or in live battles? I do have access to quite the database of games, and I to play on the regular games, so neither should be a problem.
Our
Yeah,
men
right
are
now
running,
I'm
sir.
just wrapping up the remnants of Prussian forces and I'm trying to shoot at the mounted Nizams. Crucible has also stumped the attack of the Ottomans. I believe that overall they kind of wasted their cavalry. One wasted cavalry over here, one wasted cavalry charging through the stakes, another one took a nasty volley, another one
One
got
of our
routed
units has
quite
used all its
fast.
ammunition, sir.
But I wouldn't hold it against him. Crucible is a very tough player. So it happens to the best of us. This unit cannot square, it gets charged and routed very soon. Ahmed Al-Jazar is dead. And I should speed it up just a little bit, since the conclusion of this battle is imminent.
A glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
And I do hope that the microphone is recording right now. I did check once before this recording, because my last recording wasn't recording the
Our
sound,
men are running,
the
sir.
microphone sound, which is too bad. And yeah, this is the battle. It lasted about 20 minutes in the game time, but it did last longer with the delays. And the kills are quite compelling you to think that this was a stump, and yes, it was. Here are the stats. The Coldstream performed well, which should be the case for a flanking unit. And that was the game.